Hey guys, welcome back to Cut That Out, and today we're going to be talking about Icks.
Yes, we put a poll on Instagram, and Icks won by 60%, and then
Wow.
Devos with us was 20%, and Anxiety and Fear was 20%.
I think I did Devos. I
Me
clicked
too.
Devos.
Really? I did Anxieties and Fears.
That's the one Justin did, and I think Kason too.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I was kind of surprised how many people actually voted.
I
15
know.
people voted for Icks.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the
that's
other two were
crazy.
5.
That's actually,
I was going to say 25
yeah, thank
people.
you guys for voting.
Yeah. Maybe we should
So
do that more
funny.
often. I like not having to pick our own topic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
it
too
makes it
hard.
Yeah. But I guess we'll get into our Icks.
I don't,
I'm nervous.
do you have a lot of stuff? Because I could not find, like, anything. I just feel like I don't really have, like, I feel like it was a trend for a little bit, and now it's just kind of like,
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything in a while.
I was thinking, because I was talking to Amanda and she was like, I don't know what an ick is. And I was like, wait, is this like a new thing?
It definitely
I think-
is more of a
yeah.
Gen Z type of,
Yeah, I would say it's definitely Gen Z.
yeah.
But I looked up like what ick was so I could explain it to her. And it feels so like harsh.
No, actually, though, oh, wait, explain it, actually.
Okay.
Give me the definition.
So it is defined as something that someone does that is an instant turnoff, making you instantly hate the idea of being with them romantically.
Okay, that is really hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in my perspective of an ick, it's something that is like not a deal breaker, but it's like a
It's like,
Ugh. yeah,
Like,
like literally the
can't believe
sound
they did
ick.
that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like a deal. Like it's not end all for me.
Yeah.
It's just like,
yeah.
oh, I wish you didn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I had a hard time coming up with it at first because I was like, this is so mean. Like, I don't know, because I was like, Justin gives me icks sometimes, and I'm like, but if I'm still obviously married to him.
Yeah.
So,
Like, you still love him. Still, like,
Yeah.
he doesn't.
but
Interesting.
I don't know. Were you able to come? How many did you come up with?
I actually came up with a good amount. I don't have them
Dang.
numbered.
Well,
Yeah.
you'll be
I'm like-
reading all of them because
I
I
don't
only
have
have 3. I should probably do some research
I
right
just-
now. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just went through TikTok
Maybe I
and
can
took some of theirs.
think of some. That's
Oh,
what I
that's
did.
good. I like Googled it real quick and then was like, these are good.
Yeah.
But I came up with 3 on my own, and then Justin came up with 2.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I have 5.
Not me searching
I
ick
probably came up with,
lists.
I probably came up with 5 on my own, so.
Okay. Yeah. Well, do you want to start us off? What is your first ick?
When guys think it's funny to be disrespectful,
Oh.
like, that is not funny.
Mm.
Like, I
Yeah.
just, like, no, that's not okay.
Like, if they, like, call someone, like, a not nice name, it's like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, for me, if they're, like, disrespectful to me, then I'm like, okay, like, you're done. We're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
But as soon as they're disrespectful to somebody else, I'm like, why? Like,
Yeah.
why was
Yeah.
that necessary?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would agree. That's a good
Mhm.
one.
Mhm.
What's your first one?
My first one.
Out of 3.
Out of 3. I just found this I saw someone on TikTok and I was like, this is actually so accurate because, I don't know, it's just accurate. If they can't swim,
Oh.
which I feel like, is it common for people to not be able to swim?
I don't
There
know.
definitely
I've
are
heard
a
of people
few
like being
people-
afraid to swim, like being afraid of
Yeah.
water.
Mhm.
But I don't really know if I know anyone that can't swim. You know what though? That's a really good insult. I feel like I've seen this TikTok that was like, we should bring back bullying because we got too many weird kids out there. And I was like, I agree in the terms of like we should bully kids like that.
Yeah.
And then be like, you look like you can't swim.
Y-
But not actually bullying them and like being mean.
Yeah, just like a nice bully.
Yeah. Nice bully.
Kinda. But
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny. I was like, I'm just trying to picture what they would look like trying to swim in the water if they
Yeah,
can't
a
swim.
little doggy
It would
paddle,
look
like-
so bad.
I feel like
Oh.
just swimming in general, though. It's just kind of like, what are you doing?
It is
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my first one is the sound of people drinking.
Mm.
I hate when you can hear them like gulping. I'm like, why are you drinking so loud? Like that bothers me.
Does Justin do that?
Sometimes. Sometimes. But I try because like you can't help it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why these are like not like end all for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you have to drink. Like you can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But
No, I see, like, it's so funny because I will see, like, the TikToks, like, there's this one guy, isn't it, like, the guy with the ick list or something like that? It'll be, like,
he has like 100.
yes, he
like,
goes and adds one, like, every day, and it's just, like, pretty much you can't do anything without it being an ick. Like, it's the funniest thing. Sometimes I hear these ones and I'm like,
Yeah.
That's a little extreme, but okay.
Yeah. That's why I think the definition of ick is too harsh.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
like, somebody that you love has, like, icks that, like, you know, people hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's so funny, though. What's your next one?
Walking down a hill. Watching someone walk down a hill, or whenever you, even like yourself walking down a hill, you feel
Yeah.
so dumb.
I agree, because you're, like,
yeah,
leaned
you're
back.
trying
and
not
trying
to, like
Yeah.
sprint down the hill. You're trying to like
Yeah.
hold yourself. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's weird.
That makes sense.
It's an awkward thing to do, but yeah.
Yeah.
My second one. This one is when a boyfriend and girlfriend talk to each other in a baby voice.
Mine is similar. My next one's similar to that.
Like,
That
just
makes-
don't. Just don't. I'll be sitting here cringing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it's just like,
Yeah, I
Grow
agree.
up.
It's just
Like,
yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
know.
like gross. Like,
Mhm.
like if you want to do that by yourselves, like go off, you know.
but
If
even
you're
by
alone,
yourselves,
even
like,
yeah, that's
why?
weird. That's personally, I think that's a little weird.
Yeah.
But just especially, don't do it in front of me.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
It's just like
it's for sure not something you need to do in public.
No.
That's embarrassing.
yeah.
No, my next one, I feel like I'm a hypocrite for this one though. Is pet names, like when you're like baby or oh honey or oh that's my sweetie over there. Like
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't like. But I feel like I'm a hypocrite because when Jess and I started dating,
Yeah.
I loved like baby girl. Now I'm like,
You're like,
like
so funny.
It's
make
just-
me
I feel
crawl.
like
Like,
that's just, like,
ugh.
That was. I feel like that was also. Was that a popular
I think it
name
was.
back
Yeah.
whenever you guys started talking?
Yeah.
It definitely was.
But yeah, I think some of it is though. It's like it's very middle schoolish.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
pet names. I just
That is
can't.
true. Because
And I feel like I'm
was kind of
offending
young
people, but
whenever
I
they.
feel like it also just depends on like how they say it.
yeah,
You're just like, okay, like I don't know, like I don't know how to explain that.
yeah. Like I'm
Yeah.
okay with like babe. Like I don't know.
Like,
Yeah,
but it
or
just
say we're
feels-
gonna
yeah.
leave or whatever.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
if you're
Fine.
old, if you are a very old couple and been married 60 years, and you're like, honey,
Yeah.
I think
if you call
that's
them
sweet.
honey. That's
Yeah.
okay.
if you are 20 years old and you're like, honey, or sweetie, I can't. I feel like I'm totally offending like some of my friends, but sorry guys.
Just yeah, we apologize if you're offended by any of this.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I don't think I'm. I mean, my boyfriend. I don't think I'm really talking about. It's just I've heard it before, and I'm like, cringe. But
Yeah. I would agree.
Is that my turn?
Yeah.
If they say sorry with a W, like like baby name, like baby, like
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 I don't like to
I
say it. Like
like,
I
I got
to
it.
figure it
like
out.
like sorry. Like
but like they don't say it,
But-
like it's over text, like either or.
Oh,
You can't do
if
that.
yeah,
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
texting it with a W,
You can't
I'm
do
done.
that.
and then they
Uh-uh.
do, and then they do the little emoji, like the
yeah.
like sad like
puppy-eyed face.
puppy
Yes,
eye.
yeah.
Mm.
No thanks.
No.
No, like that's like
no.
pick me. Like I'm sorry. Like I literally was that. I feel like that happened to one of my friends, and we were like, no.
That might be an end all for me.
Immediately,
Yeah.
no.
Oh my gosh.
I have one. I feel like this one's kind of rude. I don't know if I should say it. I don't know why. If they can't play any kind of sport, like they're just not athletic at all. That's just kind of. But then, I don't know. Some people, I guess, just aren't gifted like that.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
I feel kind of rude that I'm saying that, but I'm just like,
see. Mine is if you can't play sport, fine.
yeah,
Don't try. Like don't.
That's
play
yes,
then.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
It's just like watching you suffer.
yeah.
It's just really painful.
Like I'm embarrassed for the both of us.
Yeah, like if I can't play a sport, I'm not gonna try to play.
No.
Or
I
if
don't
they
think.
think they can play a sport, but they
Oh, but
can't.
they can't.
Like they think
Oh,
they're
yeah.
good, but they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Poor kids. They're
Yeah.
just some unathletic people.
yeah.
And we're just trashing them. Like you give us the A.
Sorry, guys.
This one is probably an end all. I hate when people like just name people as if I'm supposed to know who they are. Like when they're telling me a story and they're
my
like, "Oh yeah, like
goodness.
Karen and I were doing this," and I'm like, "Who is Karen?" Like
Yeah.
I need you to tell me who we're talking about.
Yeah.
I know people who will list like 10 people and I'm supposed to keep track of them, and I'm like, I don't even know any of those. Like I've never
Yeah.
met them, never seen them, have no context for who they are. But you're just gonna talk to me like I know who everybody is.
Yeah.
That drives me nuts.
No. Yeah, it does.
Do I
For me
do that
too.
sometimes? I
I
feel
feel
like
like-
I've done that before.
I feel like with you, it's fine.
Well, you know most of the people I'm
Yeah, I
talking
was
about.
gonna say,
so-
yeah,
but
'cause
I
you
just
know
I
who
feel
you're
like
talking
I
about.
feel like when I'm trying to like it's hard to tell stories and you're like, oh yeah, like my one friend. When you're trying to tell a story with like multiple people in it
Yeah.
and they don't know them, I don't know. It's just hard because it's like hard to follow. Because you're like, yeah, my one friend said to this friend because,
Yeah.
anyways, but
But yeah, I feel like you just need to be like, my friend Karen said this to her friend, like
Oh, yeah,
Susan.
yeah.
Like, I just need to know,
yeah.
are these friends? Are these family?
Like, who
Like,
in the heck are
how
these
close
people?
are you with these people? Do I need to remember them for the next story?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. If you're gonna tell me about somebody, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna be involved. Don't expect me to know who you're talking about the next
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. When you don't wear socks. Summertime, I can handle. Wintertime, put some socks on. Like, are you kidding me? Get your feet out of my face.
No more.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I would agree with that more recently, but like a year you took. I just like stuttered so hard there. A year or two ago, I like hated socks. I would never wear socks. But now I'm like, don't even touch the floor with your feet without a pair of socks on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Icks change because that
They
I would
do.
agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have any?
I'm like stressed right now, guys. I'm trying to find some. Yeah, someone else move on.
Okay.
That's it.
This one's not an ick of mine, but I've heard it. Is when you say like, "Oh, mom," instead of like "my mom" or "your mom." You just say like,
Yeah.
"Mom." I'm like, "Your mom's not my mom,"
Yeah.
but that doesn't bother me. But I've heard people like not like
say
that.
that's yeah.
Yeah, because they're like, "She's not our mom. Like, she's not mom. She's
I think
your
I think I
mom."
just saw
but-
like a
yeah,
TikTok
so
about
did
that
I.
or something.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't bother me too much because I'm like close with everybody like and their moms, so I'm like, "Oh yeah, mom.
Mhm.
Like that's
Yeah.
fine." But I've heard that bothers people.
Yeah.
Maybe people are just more like,
More
Like-
like that's my mom.
Yeah.
Like they're more like overprotective about that. Like it's
Yeah.
like that's my mom. Like she's not your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe they're.
If they like curse every sentence, like if they're like cursing for no reason, like if like there's no need for that.
Yeah.
Like you don't just
Yeah.
need to do that.
Yeah, like every other word is like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're just cursing to be cool. It's not cool.
right.
Like stop doing that.
Yeah.
You know what bothers me is the word freaking. I don't know why. Like I'd rather use the like freaking instead of
Are you
like
calling me out right now?
no.
I feel like I definitely use that word.
I don't know.
I'm
It
pretty
just
sure.
depends.
I feel like I just. Who did I send that to?
Probably us.
It was one of you.
Maybe.
It was just like the other day. I was like, no freaking way.
See that because that's the way you use it. Though.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. There's a certain way that some people use it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
no, I
what?
get that.
Like I guess it's the same thing. Like you're trying to put in like curse words where they don't really need to be.
Mhm.
And they're trying to put in a curse word that they can't use, so they replace it
Yeah.
with something else. But
Yeah.
no freaking way doesn't bother me.
No freaking way.
But they'll be like, this freaking car, that bothers me.
yeah, if you use
Yeah.
it like a lot just to describe a situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I really only use it like no freaking way.
Yeah.
But
Um,
I have one, guys. If they bite their fingernails.
That was on my list, and I didn't put it. I wasn't gonna say it because I was like, that feels mean.
Yeah.
But it drives me nuts. It's the sound of it to me.
Mhm.
Like
Like
I
I
don't know.
can't like, which I fully understand. I used to chew my fingernails when I was younger. I don't even know how does that just stop? I guess it just stopped one day. I don't know. It's been a long time, but it's kind of
Yeah.
gross when you think about it. Like
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the sound of like the
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
it bothers me.
Anyways,
This one was the one Justin gave me.
I'm
He
excited.
said, someone who leaves their socks just laying around. And that was very much directed towards me.
That's probably me. I feel like I do that. Like
Yeah. I don't like to sleep with my socks. So if I'm sleeping on the
Yeah.
couch and I wake up and I'm like, ooh, gotta take my socks off, and then I leave my
Okay,
socks
yeah.
everywhere. But that is like one of his like major icks towards me specifically.
that's so
Yeah, I feel like
funny.
if they're like in like a normal room of the house, that's not okay. But if they're in your bedroom, whatever.
Yeah,
You know?
but I have
Like,
like six
yeah.
pairs
Mhm.
currently probably in our living room, and then I have like 3 at the end of our bed, and then in the closet I have a couple pairs laying.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was his one ick. As soon as I asked him, he said, "When you leave your socks everywhere," and I was like, "It's not directed towards me. What's a general ick?" But, yeah.
That's funny.
If someone leans down and their butt crack shows.
Oh yeah.
That's actually probably
I cannot do it.
that is not okay. Like I
pull up
don't
your
know what it
pants.
is. It's like I don't know. That is
Yeah.
actually really bad.
Mhm.
I could
Yeah.
definitely agree with
I don't
that.
know what bothers me more is like when someone bends down and you see their underwear or when you see their crack. Like, why is your underwear sticking out?
Definitely the crack. Like
I don't know. They both bother me.
I feel like the underwear doesn't bother me.
Really?
Unless it's like a lot.
Mm.
Like if your pants are like under your butt. Like you see some people on the street and you're like,
See,
okay.
I seen this lady walking the other day. I don't know who this was. It was in the store. But she was like walking and her like thong was like sticking up past her thing. Like you could
Oh
see
my
like
God.
underwear, like skin, underwear, skin, and then her pants. And I was like, ew.
Yeah. What?
Like that was
No.
Yeah, I was not a fan of that.
Mm-mm.
Not a sight I wanted to see on my shopping trip.
I honestly don't have any more, guys. Like
Yeah, I'm at the end of my list. Do you have
Are you
any more?
serious? Oh, I do have way more.
enlighten us, okay?
Going?
Yeah, give
What
us
time
like
is it?
it's. I think
60
we're at
minutes.
16. So like, give us your two. Give us two more. Two good ones.
Okay. If someone's really cocky.
Mm.
Yeah. Like their ego's too high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
They
I just
need to be
cannot
humbled.
handle it. Like
Yeah.
at all.
It bothers me when they're like cocky, but you know that they're not that good at something.
Yes.
Like if they're good
Oh
at it and
my
they're cocky,
goodness.
then I'm like, ugh, whatever. Like
Yeah.
you're annoying. But
Mhm.
if you know that they're bad at like basketball or like a sport,
Yeah.
or even like Instagram, they're like, oh, I'm the best. Like I can do X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
Like no, you can't. Like why are you
Yeah.
hyping yourself up like that?
Yeah.
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 That's not okay.
I feel like that's a high school thing too. It's definitely
Yeah, it's like when you're in like 8th grade when you're trying to like be
Yeah.
impressive, like to be in high school.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, last one. What's the good one?
I don't know. There's so many. I guess I'll do too much PDA in public.
Oh yeah,
No thanks. Mm-mm.
yeah.
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, it depends what it is. I mean,
Like I can. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm okay with hand holding. Literally
Yeah.
anything other than hand holding, I'm like, yeah.
Hand
Yeah.
holding's fine.
It also depends.
If you
where
want
you're
to
at.
sit close to them, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you're like
Mhm.
all over them, it's like
So, yeah, that's what I don't like when you have like your arm around them and they're like laying on
Yeah.
you. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why are you cuddling in public?
yeah, like
Or
we're
like
we're
there's
out.
people in school in the halls that just like hug each other like just randomly through like between periods, and I'm like, what are you doing? Go to your class.
Yeah,
Like,
there are more
okay.
important things to do
Yeah.
right now.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like PDA. I've never liked PDA. Like,
Yeah.
It's just been very. People don't need to see.
Yeah.
People don't need to see that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I feel like some of our icks were mean, but if people had these icks, do better.
Yeah. Sorry guys if we hurt anyone's feelings.
Oh my word, I have a funny story.
We didn't try to,
A
but
funny story.
Well, that sort of pertains to Icks.
okay.
Okay, so yesterday, Bryce was like, I already told you this. Bryce said that he saves edits on TikToks and puts them into their own categories, and I was like, what are you doing? And I was like, that's my new ick. I literally told him that, so I had to share.
He's like categorizing his.
That's
TikToks.
funny.
Edits. He literally saves them so he can
What does
watch
he do
them.
with them?
I don't know.
He just
It's
so
just
he,
like
just
there's
so
like
he can
Marvel
rewatch them.
Yeah, Marvel edits, The Walking Dead edits, like
I didn't even know you could do that.
yeah, put them in categories.
I had
Yeah, I
no
didn't
idea
know
you
yeah, I
could do
didn't
that.
know either. But he figured it out, and he just uses it all the time. I
What?
thought it was the funniest thing ever.
That's so funny. I guess if you wanted to go back and watch them.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Or if you wanted to show someone, like you could find it super easily.
guess.
I
Yeah.
guess. But how often do you really like be like, let me find
I
this
gotta
TikTok
show you
for
this
you?
TikTok.
He literally showed me like a bunch of them yesterday. It's like we were watching.
Yeah.
It's
That's,
funny.
I mean, that's nice.
That's
It's
so funny.
organized.
I guess so.
I love that it's an ick, but it since it's Bryce, we're like trying to be like, sorry,
It's
Bryce.
just like
Oh,
funny
wait.
that it's Bryce. Like it's funny that he does
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
That
that
is,
is
but-
actually funny.
Yeah.
I just keep moving my foot and I just see my foot popping up.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, that's the end of our episode. Let us know. I'll put a question box on on Instagram, and you guys can let us know your icks and if there's anything different than ours.
Yeah.
All right.